Hello and welcome to Americans Learn. My name is Lauren, and today I am looking at a suggestion off of our Discord. This is was suggested by Fujoshi Cake, so thank you for the suggestion. It's about Waffle House's disturbing training videos by Papa Meat, and I was gonna do this a couple weeks ago, but I didn't because it's a 35-minute video and I was busy. So it's a longer video, longer, not really, but longer enough that I was doing 10-minute videos, 10 to 20-minute videos for the most part. But I'm looking forward to it. I like the look of the guy, and just like off the bat, he looks nice. He looks like he has fun. And I'm curious to see what he's going to say about Waffle House's disturbing training videos. We did a Waffle House video once before. The Fat Electrician did a Waffle House video. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen here. Because it's like, I've worked at an IHOP and we had to watch some training videos. But and like other companies and such that I've worked for that we had to watch training videos for, it was kind of just bad acting, I mean, we did have to watch a few videos about like court cases that happened because bartenders let somebody drive home too drunk. But mostly it was just kind of bad acting and unrealistic things in the training videos that we watched, like unrealistic situations. So, I mean, like, just exaggerated, I suppose, situations. Because I've experienced some like weird stuff working at restaurants, but nothing as crazy as they led me to believe from the IHOP videos. Regardless, we're gonna begin. I like his eyes. He's got really pretty eyes. Anyway.
Welcome back to the Papa Meat channel. How you doing? Come on in and sit on down because today we're talking about dangerous jobs. The dangerous job we're talking about today, ladies and gentlemen, is being an employee at Waffle House. For those of you who don't know Waffle House, let me give you an idea. Let me paint you a picture. Maybe it's 9 p.m. Everywhere else is closed. You're like, we can't go to Chili's, right? We have to go to some place where we can grab a quick bite. You go to Waffle House. It's a southern Midwest restaurant chain that is open 24 hours a day that primarily sells breakfast items. It doesn't seem all that dangerous, but for some reason, America has cultivated it as the official stomping ground of the states. I don't know why it's been dedicated as the primal pit, but it has. It did.
I think at least in part is because it's open 24 hours and the craziest stuff has got to happen post 2 a.m., right? Right? Unless there's like crazy weather or something. But in general, the craziest stuff has got to be happening post 2 a.m. when everyone's trashed. And it's the only place they can go because they don't have a 24-hour taquerita place close to them. Like I've got two. We have two late night taco places near me that are both delicious. And we definitely have. We were more likely to go to them. We didn't have a Waffle House close by us. We have it's called like an off-brand Waffle House. It used to be 24 hours, and then like everything else, the pandemic ruined it. And now it's not open 24 hours anymore. It was nice while it lasted.
Didn't always start that way. In fact, actually, it was founded in 1955 by Joe Rogers Sr. and Tom Faulkner in Georgia with the vision of creating a fast food restaurant with table service and a friendly atmosphere. Boy, oh boy, did they missed the mark on that one, okay? Ironically enough, they ended up making, dare I say, the most dangerous restaurant in America. Sure, there's brawls in like McDonald's and stuff and fast food chains because there's a billion of them out there. While Waffle House only has 2,000 locations, it is small enough to feel claustrophobic, but it's big enough to really rustle and tussle. It's the perfect arena size. You go to McDonald's to film prank videos.
I've always been kind of jealous of the Waffle House kitchen whenever I've been to one, and I was like, there's a lot of space there, and I'm just so used to things being so tight. I've worked at a lot of mom and pop type shops, a lot of family owned restaurants. It'd be tiny in those kitchens.
Really rustle and tussle. It's the perfect arena size. You go to McDonald's to film prank videos. You go to Waffle House to draw blood. That's the delineation. Fuck around and find out at a Waffle House is what they say. And luckily, ladies and gentlemen,
they should anyway.
A tip from the inside. We've been leaked videos of how they indoctrinate these gladiators, these warriors, to be able to withstand the onslaught that waits them. First one up, Waffle House training, the pull, drop, mark, order, calling method. My objective here is to get you guys feeling like you could do this job. So let's see what we can do here. I want to say the music is extremely deceptive to how the actual
very
experience
bouncy.
is going to go working at a Waffle House. I've never been in a Waffle House, no matter what time of day, where it has ever felt this calm and peaceful before. Never, not once. Even when I was a child and I'd go there with my grandparents, the aura that Waffle House has cannot be matched by any other restaurant. I don't know why that is. It just is. Wait, today's video is sponsored by Opera GX. Opera GX is on a mission to get people to break up with boring browsers. With Opera GX, you have access to customization that you simply cannot get anywhere else. Their GX mods allow you to transform your browsing and performance experience, and you can even add bathing capybaras to your desktop. Cute little rats. Or turn the soothing sounds of heavy rain on the background when you're just browsing. Maybe you want to hear the sound of lead pipes falling whenever you type. All of this and more can be achieved with mods offered on Opera GX. What? Now here's everything Opera GX mods can do. They can play background music, keyboard sounds, opening and closing tab sounds, theme and colors of the browsers, mods dedicated wallpaper, disabling and enabling mods and individual modifications in the mods menu available from the sidebar. And you can even visit the GX store, which shows the wide range of mods available to explore and create. Opera GX now has AI-powered tools such as AI prompts, ChatGPT, and ChatSonic. Use smart AI prompts to summarize articles or find related content about a topic so you have more time to play games and enjoy surfing the web. Plus, ChatGPT is one click away in the sidebar. Opera GX is also equipped with an import tool that allows you to quickly import all of your settings from your previous browsers to Opera GX, like browsing history, bookmarks, and even cookies. It's also compatible with every Google Chrome extension. So it's time to change things up. Use my link below to download Opera GX today. Or click the link in the description and pinned comment to start crafting your ideal browsing experience right now. Thanks to Opera GX for sponsoring the video, and back to the video.
Hello, my name is Greg Hall. Today we're going to discuss the pull drop mark call-in system.
Greg Hall's been through the ringer. I would have said Greg Hall maybe had a couple drinks before this and they're like, God damn it, Greg, and they had to comb his hair. Come on, Greg. And he's like, what? It's what? I'm the area vice president. What does that mean? Area vice president?
The pull, the drop, and the mark.
Look at Greg smile at the end of this. By the end, he says, pull, drop, mark. Come look at this real quick. You pull the pussy, you drop the pussy, then you mark the pussy. They're like, Greg, cut it, cut!
Pull 1/4.
The pull refers to the number.
Yay. Okay,
Pull 1/4. Pull 1/4.
Pull 1/4.
Why did she say like?
Too. It's never that. It's always just like, pull 1/4. Doesn't matter. There could be two people in the restaurant. Yeah, pull 1/4. What? That's the vibe that you get in a Waffle House, not pull 1/4.
Pull 1/4.
The pull refers to the number and type of meats to be cooked.
She was nervous.
Pull 1 bacon, for example, would instruct the grill operator to pull 3 strips of bacon from the refrigerator and place it on the grill.
Pull 1 bacon equals
three.
Pull 3 strips of bacon. So now they're getting.
Well, I feel like, okay, that's gonna be because an order of bacon is gonna be 3 strips. Okay, pull a bacon. Like we're not gonna say we have a dish. We've got falafel. Okay. There's 5 falafels. We'll say 1 falafel. In a serving, we're gonna say 1. We're not gonna say 5 falafel. Whatever. That's fine.
They're getting into their own math. You're gonna really see how archaic and weird whatever these things actually mean.
These numbers refer to the number of orders to be cooked and not necessarily the number of pieces of meat. While you pull 1 T-bone when pull 1 T-bone is called, you would pull 2 pieces of pork chop when pull 1 pork chop is called.
See, also, like, why do you have to just shout out? Like, this is why places will have like a number 1 or a number 2 on their menu, so there's a lot of numbers happening here for the poor cook. Like, pull 1 pork chop. It's like, okay, can you just say pork chop for 3, like for table 3, something like that. And then they know that they're doing a order of pork chop, whatever that order means, and it's 2.
Because 1 order of pork chops is actually 2 chops.
Let's just make it extra complicated.
Well, yeah, one is what's confusing about it too is 1 doesn't just mean 3 across the board. 1 represents different numerical values given the pieces of meat. Like, there's no way that can actually like help you save time.
No,
right? He said pull 2, so was pork chops and deviations of 2 or 3.
Yeah, no, that would be confusing.
How well a steak is prepared does not need to be called in at this time, unless that steak is rare or medium rare.
If you go to a Waffle House and you order a medium rare steak, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck Like, why? Can you make that medium rare for me, sweetheart? That Wagyu you got on the grill there. Definitely not the frozen commercial grade steak that you can probably have had in the bottom of the freezer for however long. Can you make sure that that thing is just barely pink for me, sweetheart? Thank you.
This is where the magic marker system begins.
This is really why I wanted to get on this video, was the magic marker system. I cannot stress enough how archaic this system is. Greg, take it away.
As the salesperson calls in the order, it is your job to begin placing markers on the plates using the special code that Waffle House has designed to help you remember exactly how everything is to be prepared.
Greg even looks disgusted by this process too. Greg does not look happy that he has to be talking about this. The magic marker system is they use Waffle House plates, various condiments and toppings to show what the order is. The person will tell you the order, and the person will dress their plate for the order. Not give them the ticket that you
right?
You dress the plate in sign language to understand how you're supposed to prepare this order.
Okay, you know what? I can understand. I can see some places where that could be useful, like depending on the literacy of your cook, right? If they can't read what's written down in front of them, or if they don't read it, they don't speak English maybe, like that, and I can understand, then the shouting back and forth could be useful. All right, there is a point in which like it could be useful, but in general, I think that having it just written down and given, and this is why like guest checks, if you like have like a guest checkbook, a lot of them they've got like the mimeograph paper or whatever. So you write everything down on your sheet, rip it off, hand it to the chef, and you still have it all right there so you can give it to the customer later. Like,
if a toast is plain, they have little signatures of how you're supposed to orient stuff on the plate to remind yourself, oh, there's no butter on this. Not read a ticket, because I guess are they under the impression that the people that are working here cannot read?
That's what it's for, yeah. It's for people who can't read or write.
So can this not be a subsection for that probably small amount of people? I mean, to insinuate that they're like, we should just make this whole system because there's no way anybody can read or write that is working here. That feels insulting. I mean, imagine walking.
I mean, it was the 50s in Georgia, so like when it got started, right? So maybe there was more of a literacy issue at that point. I don't know.
To a Waffle House and you're in the back. All right, so go ahead and cook me this order. And the guy like looks down. It's a slice of cheese with a couple pickles on top and a pack of mayo. What am I looking at here?
Yeah, right?
This is a turkey club. Are you sure you are supposed to work here?
We call the system magic because our customers often do not notice the markers on the plates and think you have memorized all of the orders that were being called in.
I like how it's like it's supposed to be like you flexing on the people. Now the people are going to be very impressed that you were able to remember scrambled eggs, hash browns, and bacon. But in fact, you've duped them. You've dressed a plate. You have it marked down so you can remember because your brain does not work that well.
Let's start off by marking an order scramble.
Oh my God. And it's like also, it's like you wouldn't actually be, this is not your mise en place, my friend. Like this is not what it looks like in the kitchen. Like at all.
Place a right side up jelly pack vertically in the bottom position of the plate. The jelly pack represents 2 eggs, which we call an order, and the location of the plate tells us that they are scrambled. With the plate marked like this, the customer is getting an order of scrambled eggs with white toast and grits.
This is gonna get chaotic very fast.
Oh my God.
A packet of grape jelly vertically at the bottom of the plate means 2 scrambled eggs. That's how we know.
What happens if you've got a little trickster in your line and you put the jelly packet on the bottom of the plate vertical and then they turn the plate and then turn the jelly packet on you? What happens if you got a little prankster in the works?
That with white toast is what he said?
If the customer would rather have hash browns, you simply add a few shreds of hash browns to the plate.
You're gonna take some cold hash browns off the work tray there, and you're gonna dribble them on the top of the plate there to remind yourself that there's hash browns there. And once again, you might hear people clapping in the back by how the hell did they memorize? How do they keep memorizing these orders? But don't forget, you're duping them. These are codes that you're learning.
Wow.
If the customer wants wheat toast, we simply flip the jelly pack over to indicate wheat.
Let's see what happens if we throw in a butter and a mustard pack. Let's say that you find one of the customers extremely attractive. Well, you can indicate that with one of your buddies without having a sexual harassment lawsuit looming over you. We're going to take 2 strips of bacon and a pound of honey.
A pound of honey.
If the customer wants a slice of Texas toast, mark the eggs with a jelly pack and place a slice of Texas toast or a biscuit on the plate to remind you that they prefer to have Texas toast or a biscuit instead.
So couldn't you, okay, hold on. If you're already putting the bread on there, why not just put the white bread?
Yeah,
why
right?
not put the wheat or the like Raisin Bran? Why does a Welch's Great Pack have to indicate fucking the eggs?
Some folks like to have their toast unbuttered or dry. In this case, we have a special mark to remind us to hold the butter.
Psychos.
Easy enough. It's a butter packet underneath the jelly packet like this.
So by putting a butter under the jelly means no butter?
Putting a butter under the jelly means no butter. Okay, well, let's put this off to the side. This means nothing to me. I put that off to the side.
That's such a waste of time. Oh my God. All of this is a waste of time. Like, and what happens if you are the only cook on a particular time, but you have 3 servers and they're all saying different things at you? This is crazy. Not disturbing yet, just wildly inefficient.
So what if a customer wants double toast? Easy. Mark the eggs and then put an additional jelly pack beside the egg to indicate the extra order of toast, like this.
That was easy. You know what? Thank God the basics
doesn't mean
came
eggs
easy for
every
me, Greg.
time.
Thank you so much. Also, at any time, if you walk in a freezer and you see a containment of alcohol, don't touch it or I'll break your fingers and I'll fire you immediately.
While most customers order 2 eggs, occasionally a customer may only want a single egg. In that case, we'll mark the egg in the appropriate position to show how the egg is cooked, and then place a ketchup pack below it. Here you can see that I have marked a single overnight breakfast.
So 1 egg indicates a ketchup pack under a Welch's. I would love to see just one of these full and a guy just being like, all right, toast with waffles. It's like a full plate of like intricate designs and shit.
In other cases, a customer may be hungry and might want 3 eggs.
So for the eggs, if there's regular scrambled eggs, it's just at the bottom of the plate. As soon as there's 1 egg, then a ketchup packet is put under it and then it moves to the left. Waffle House, guys. Do you want people working?
Here's an example.
Because the mustard, it's a +1.
And mustard.
Okay, makes sense.
If the jelly pack
+1.
indicates 2 eggs, then how might you mark the plate if a customer wants 4 eggs? That's right. You use 2 jelly packs stacked on top of each other like this.
In the middle?
That's right. As if someone's like, you stack the Welch's jam packs together? He's like, of course you do.
How
So
do you know if
makes
it's over
sense.
easy?
Catching on quick.
Also, you put it in the center. You need to put it at the center of the plate to make sure that they know that it's 4, because if you put it on the bottom, that means that there's an active in the Waffle House.
Probably.
In a small place like Waffle House, they would be like, there's an active in here. Guy's like, dresses it up and he's like, Karen.
One of the most popular ways to have eggs at the Waffle House is scrambled. So let's talk about different ways to mark scrambled eggs.
I thought it was
love
just at the
Greg's smile,
bottom.
dude. Greg kills me with a smile. Let's talk about different ways to mark scrambled eggs. So let's say your wife's divorcing you. You're trying to hide some of the assets so you don't have to pay as much in alimony. Well, how would you mark that down so she can't hear you while you're talking with your lawyer? Let's grab 2 packets of ketchup and a bottle of Tabasco sauce and figure it out.
Yep, that sounds right too.
Let's assume your wife's been cheating on you for several months, and you want to hire a hitman to come and basically snuff her out. If you're paranoid and believe that your phones are tapped and your wife is trying to catch you in one of these misdoings, go ahead and open up your window and put 4 cans of baked beans on the ledge. Then you're going to put a small bottle of Gorilla Glue to indicate that the time is ready to stick to the plan.
I like it.
The bounty hunter's outside like, okay, he put the 4th can of baked beans. Let's go.
It is important to remember that the customer gets 1 slice of cheese for each egg. To make this a triple scramble cheese, you add the mustard pack below the jelly pack to make it a triple, and add a 3rd slice of cheese.
Add the 3rd slice of cheese because there's 3 eggs now.
Right?
Okay, let's
Well,
make
then
it-
why would you need the mustard pack? That's too many steps. Just add the extra slice of cheese.
sense.
You also want to tear off a small corner of the cheese and place it on the top of the marker to help you remember that it comes with cheese.
Tear off a corner of the cheese. There's 3 slices of cheese on the plate. Are people just going to be like,
What is the other thing cheese means then? Also, now we're just leaving the cheese just out. I mean, I guess that happens. Like, there's like ice and stuff underneath it, but like, why? Okay, I'm gonna stop asking why. No, I'm not gonna stop asking why.
Why did I put the cheese on here? Remove a corner of the plate and put it on top. Why? What for? Greg, there's 3 slices of cheese on the plate already.
Wait, are they implying that the cheese on the plate already means there's not gonna be cheese?
No,
right?
Because you said that
because the cheese. But no, that's a great question, camera guy. Because butter on the plate means no butter on the toast.
Cheese already the amount of cheese should correlate with how many eggs it's ordered.
The customer gets 1 slice of cheese for each egg.
So if you had 2 eggs, no matter what, you're gonna get 2 slices of cheese, whatever. You put the grape pack on top of the mustard, which indicates 3 eggs. So you have 3 slices of cheese.
Okay, so I guess the reason that you would do you would have to do the mustard is because what if they want 2 eggs with extra cheese? So then you'd have 3 slices of cheese, but only 2 eggs. I've solved it.
Why would you need to cut off the corner, Greg? I mean, how fucking dumb are the people that he thinks? It's like, you probably went outside and smoked some crack, and you're probably gonna forget that these slices of cheese are even here. For muscle memory, go ahead and just tear off the corner and put it on top of the Welch's.
That's wild. The corner thing is strange.
And include an upside down mayo pack to indicate light. And remember to remove the marker before you take the plate to the customer.
We used to leave the mayo packs on it just for shits and giggles because we like to put one over on the customers, but some guy ended up getting stabbed 3 times in his face. So we'd like to make sure and remind people, take the mayo pack off, or you could be deader than a doorknob. But now that you know how to read and call out orders here, we need to make sure that you understand how to safely prep food at Waffle House, which I'm very intrigued to see because I have seen some heinous shit at Waffle Houses. I've seen someone take out a hose and spray the floor and kick the food scraps on the floor underneath the ovens. I've seen that with my eyes. So I'm very curious to see what Waffle House corporate has in store for us here. The 4 cornerstones of food safety.
Hi, I'm Brian Litteral. And I'm Carl Smith, and we want to welcome you to the 4 cornerstones of food safety. Did you know over 9 million people a year are sickened by the foodborne illness?
Yeah,
that's a great way to start it there, buddy. Hi, welcome to our food safety video. Did you know 9 million people a year get sick from eating food? Probably our food, but we like to try to skirt that number.
You put eggs in there.
There's like a transition out.
Star
As
White.
many as 55,000 people every year require hospitalization because of foodborne illness.
I should have been hospitalized that one time, I think. That Chipotle, I was out for a week. I think it was probably longer. I was shitting so much. Oh, it was the worst, man. My asshole was so chapped. Anytime I tried to sit down, it was like painful. Bloody shit. Oh, it was the worst. And I've gone Chipotle since then, too. When will I learn? When will I don't know. I don't know when I'll learn.
And over 1,000 people die each year.
Over 1,000 people a year die of foodborne illnesses. What if I would have died from Chipotle, dude?
That would be insane. And I would make a video on my channel.
And that should be on your gravestone if it's Chipotle got me.
My boss died from being food poisoned.
To protect the Waffle House brand, to help ensure that our customers...
Should we just make it just a rule across all 3 channels that if Markiplier is referenced, you have to take a drink? I feel like that, at this point, should be a rule.
Customers have a great Waffle House experience, and because it's the right thing to do, we take food safety very seriously.
I mean, okay, they're saying it seriously. This is why I hate these promotional videos or these instructional videos. Everyone just giving serial killer stares the entire time. It's like, why are you just staring flatly at the camera? We take food safety very seriously. It's so serious that we can't put any inflection into our voices or emotion into our face. That's how you know we're taking it seriously. Also, we're not going to blink the entire time we're on camera. It's unsettling.
Feels like Brian is going to cry off the side here. He's like... Brian's getting flashbacks to people like throwing up and like having heart attacks at his restaurant. He's like... We take food safety very seriously, sure, dude. Honestly, how many times a day do you think at a Waffle House does someone like drop something on the floor and they like look around and they like put it back on the plate?
So much. I will tell you, I know for a fact it happens because I witnessed it happening at IHOP. When I worked at IHOP, I witnessed that happen more than once. And I'm like, guys, if I caught them happen, I did always tell. I was like, don't do that. The other thing that they used to do at IHOP is like they would make a whole bunch of pancakes like in the 2 or 3 stacks or whatever, like all at once, regardless of whether or not they'd been put in yet. And then what people would, because then you could just go up and grab them as the server. You could just grab a stack of them and just take them to your table, and that's how they get them out so quick because they make 1 million of them at once. But I wouldn't know. The servers constantly we go up, tap the top one, and then start like rearranging different flapjack stacks because, oh, this one's not hot at top anymore because it's been sitting here for 10 minutes. Okay, just grabbing things and putting them on different plates. Wild, wild west. I don't eat at these like breakfast places. I don't eat there.
Drop my cheese.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, I was tearing off a slice at the corner of the top and it fell on the floor, but 5-second rule.
Just like a house has a foundation with 4 corners, our Waffle House way of service of production is also built on the 4 corners of food safety. Good personal hygiene.
Yeah, you must bathe.
You gotta bathe and be sure to wash your hands. And if you do end up smoking meth or crack, wash your hands when you come back, please.
Controlling time and temperature, preventing cross-contamination, and cleaning and sanitizing.
I went to a Waffle House one time. I remember it was like right after we got done eating and we were like chatting. This is probably back when I was like 21 or something. We were all laughing and you're like, oh, you know, whatever. And then we noticed the guy at the grill was like, it was really busy in there. It was like probably like 11 at night. Not a lot of people working. And the guy working the grill was like going really fast. He was sweating profusely. And we noticed that his sweat was like dripping all over the shit. He was like flinging the stuff. I mean, like the sweat was going down the hash browns and stuff. And we all just like went outside and my friend was like, whoa! And like made himself throw up.
That was me at Papa Murphy's. I was on a come down on acid and I was still a little high, but I was just sweating over the pizzas as I was training new hires.
Ew. Did you still wrap them up and sell them?
Yeah.
Ew, you sick Good God.
For women who prefer the Waffle House headscarf, or for those who prefer the visor, a hairnet must be worn underneath. Men with short hair can also wear the traditional Waffle House paper hat.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone wear a hairnet at a Waffle House ever.
There's a video of Waffle House employees like cleaning their hair in like a pot that they cook in.
And she was washing her hair in it?
Yeah, and like, well, a guy noticed because he's like, his friend started gagging and he pulled out like a long string of hair.
This table isn't ready yet to seat the next customers. It has to be sanitized.
The amount of times I've sat at a dirty table at Waffle House because they just haven't come and gotten the plates have always been funny. Like, let me clear that out for you.
See, that's on you though. You're the one who went and sat down at that freaking table. I hate it when people do that. When I allow people to go and sit wherever they want to in the restaurant and they choose the one dirty table, I'm like, there are 3 other tables right next to this one. They're all exactly the same. Why are you choosing the one that's not ready? It's obvious which one's already because they have their little plate, they have the upside down cup, they have the silverware already on the table. This one has dirty plates on it. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why? Anyway, that's not on the Waffle House. That's on you for sitting at a dirty table on your own.
Like grab the shit and they just like wipe it once, like, what do you want? Can I get a Sprite? Yeah. Like, walk off. I'm like, we're in for a beautiful ride, aren't we?
I hope you've enjoyed our presentation on the 4 cornerstones.
Unless he's saying that the host seats them at a dirty table, in which case that is on them.
Food safety. Food safety is an important part of a great customer experience.
Finally, he
Listen,
blinks.
I've never worked at a
Christ.
Waffle House, but I can tell you that I have not seen any of those displays. It seems like it's a little grody, if I'm being honest. We know how to receive orders. We know how to cook them safely and cleanly. Now, let's prepare ourselves to deal with the clientele that comes in. You know, you're not going to get the most favorable clientele, but you have to deal with them anyways. This music right here is so sick.
Very 80s.
This makes Waffle House feel like a very magical place. Also, the older aesthetic, like back then, and like a VHS kind of feel, fits way better than all these new clean cut videos, dude.
The door core.
Hello and welcome to Waffle House. And welcome to the position we call the door core.
See, at least he's kind of smiling, and it doesn't reach his eyes really.
Hello and
It's like it's not a real smile at all. But you know what? That's customer service for you.
welcome to Waffle House. And welcome to the position we call the door core.
It's so crazy to me that, like, instead of just being like, as a manager, you have to orientate people, they're like, just play the fucking video. Have them sit down and play the video. They'll be fine. You're just like sitting in the back.
That's what they did at IHOP. Yes.
Door.
That is exactly what it was like. It was in this like tiny little offshoot at the place I worked. It was this tiny little like 3 foot by 3 foot little box in the very back, and it's like the kitchen was like right around the corner, and you're just like sitting here around this tiny little box TV with like 3 other people, and you're all like, Okay.
If you're energetic, a team player who possesses that ability to think on your feet, in all your life, people have always said that you're the friendliest person they've ever met and that you really know how to make people feel at home, then you're our kind of person.
What if there's a guy who's like, no one has ever said that to me? Also, I'm supposed to think on my feet. Am I answering a door and saying hello to people?
People
Goodbye,
ask the
hello.
dumbest questions.
Which one was it? Sit anywhere you like. Oh, God.
Being a team member in a door corps is more than just a smile.
People, like, you'll go to sit somebody and they'll be like, actually, I don't want to sit there. And like, it's a whole thing. So you have to like now rearrange your entire seating chart and all of your schedules and all of the servers who are, some of them aren't even here yet, but somebody needs to sit at this one specific table. It's like, there's not a server in that section, so now I gotta talk to all my servers. And are you sure you don't want to sit at the exact same table on this side of the restaurant? No? Okay, 1 second then, because now I gotta figure everything else out and change things around. And maybe even change the configuration of the tables themselves, because I might have to put 2 more tables together over here for a different... Oh, anyway. I hate hosting.
And a quick hello. As you'll see in this video, you have to be a juggler, a smooth talker, an Olympic sprinter, and an entertainer.
There's like a one-leg disabled guy. He's like, I don't think I have what it takes to fill this position.
I think a professional appearance is vital at the door. I'm talking about neat, clean, well-groomed, enthusiastic, great attitude. After all, I'm the first impression of Waffle House a customer gets.
They had to have gotten rid of this position. I have never been into a Waffle House where someone is like, that's their job, is to be like, oh, come on in. Never seen that.
Hello, welcome to Waffle House.
Hi.
How are y'all doing today?
Fine, thank
you. Good. It'll be just a minute before your table's ready. So why don't you help yourself to a cup of coffee over at the coffee bar?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, great acting.
Because like behind him, there's a sea of open tables. Your table's not ready yet. Why don't you go ahead and help yourself to some coffee?
No,
over
they
the
were
coffee bar?
acting.
I'd be like,
That's-
nah, just stand. I don't want any coffee. All right, well, no one's ever neglected the coffee bar before. Okay, well, no one's ever not gotten coffee before at the coffee bar. Could I interest you in the bathrooms? Sir, do you have to relieve yourself? What? No, I just want to have breakfast. Okay, well, that table isn't quite ready yet. So this is my space, and I can't have you standing here. So I'm going to have to really encourage you to
Wait
sit
for the
down
door.
at the coffee bar.
Leave the door.
Somebody told me when I first started to think of Waffle House like I would my home. That helped a lot because I pride myself on being a good host.
I pride myself on being a good host. My cousin sells crack cocaine out of the back of our house, and it is what we like to know as a drug den.
Honestly, people say, oh, it's like a family here. That's always a red flag for me a little bit, because if the workspace, that just means they're going to try and take advantage of you. Like basically every single time. If that's what's on the marketing, it's like, well, because you would do it for your family. You would do this extra thing. It's like, nah, I don't like that.
To be what they called a coke mule, where I would put drugs inside of me and have to cross the border.
And I wouldn't dream of friends dropping in, even for a few minutes, without having them sit a bit, offering them something to drink, and something good to eat.
This is so Southern coded. I was just like, it's just that good old boy hospitality. I wouldn't dare have someone come into my house without offering to sit down, pouring them a drink, maybe lighting them a cigarette, and then talking politics, immediately talking politics.
Excuse me, here comes another customer. Hello,
How did you
welcome
see
to
that?
Waffle House.
That'd be so funny. Excuse me a second. Here comes another customer. Welcome to Waffle. The guy just comes in with a gun and shoots him like 3 times.
Oh.
Hello, welcome to Waffle House.
Oh! The people at the coffee bar are screaming in horror. The guy puts 4 bags of Welch's grape jam on his plate.
Oh, yeah. Because that's
Everyone
what
who
that
works
means.
there is illiterate and a mute, and no one can talk to each other. So people are throwing slices of cheese on plates. The guy's like, give me everything out of the register. Puts a mayo pack. He puts a mayo pack and a piece of Texas toast on the cash register. The guy's like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm gonna kill you. They need to have a training video on how to, if there's an armed robbery. These poor bastards only know how to communicate scrambled eggs and fucking steak. They're gonna be so when someone comes in. So let's say somebody comes in with a 12 gauge shotgun.
It'll be just a minute before your table's ready, so if you'd like a cup of coffee, Help yourself over at the coffee bar.
Thank you.
Hey, Brad, we're really gonna have you stop sending people to the coffee bar, okay? Because we only have regular black coffee and decaf. When there's 20 people over there and only 3 of them want coffee, it makes it very congested. He's like, Stephanie, I'm gonna do my job the way that I was taught to do it, and you need to focus on yourself. So why don't you and the other illiterates start stacking cheese and grape packs, and you let me do me. I had the idea of like someone also just standing there all day and like they open the door for you. I understand,
but not well. Like he's not even opening it the whole way, you know? Like he's kind of half leaning out and they're still having to like sneak in.
It's hospitality. It's like, hey, come on in. But to me, I'm like, I don't want to be pressured immediately. I just want to like, I almost prefer when I walk into a place and they're like, hey, just take a seat wherever you want. I prefer that. I don't like the idea of a guy forcing me to go to the coffee bar. Because I'm a sheep too. So the guy's like, we're not ready for you yet. And you will have a cup of coffee at the coffee bar. I'm not even a big coffee guy, but I'd probably be like, oh, okay. I just sit down. I guess, can I have a coffee? God, all these fits are great too, dude. This is definitely a 90s video. It has to be.
It's your job to convince each and every customer that it's a short wait, maybe just a cup of coffee away, and speed up the whole process by having them know what item on the menu they want by the time they're seated.
Like how the coffee bar is them sitting in 2 small chairs by the window. So go ahead and sit over here.
Well, see, again, I think that's going to be the filming thing. Because the coffee bar is going to be up over, but they couldn't get a camera behind there easily because there wasn't enough space for the tripod. So it's like, all right, well, we're just going to have y'all sit here then. Because again, these are not customers. Those were not customers. For sure they weren't. Those were 100% people who got paid $20 to come in and pretend to be customers. Also, I'm curious. Yeah, there is nothing in those coffee mugs.
By having them know what item on the menu they want by the time they're seated.
Those are empty ass coffee mugs.
The coffee bar is them sitting in 2 small
Nope, nothing in there.
Chairs by the window. So go ahead and sit over here awkwardly and look at our menu. It's like, what else do they have besides scrambled eggs and bacon and toast? You're gonna really want to peruse around and navigate your way through this complex but delicious menu.
If you're going through Waffle House, you know what you're gonna get at the Waffle House. You know what you're getting when you go in.
And you always have to keep your eye on that door. No matter how many customers we have, we don't want any getting away.
Always got to keep an eye on that door. Tommy, we've been closed for 2 hours, man. We got to leave. The chef comes right back with like a plate full of like tomatoes and cheese and stuff, and he's like, Planet of the Apes type shit. They'll talk with sign language in there.
When I've made sure that all customers are happy, I'll wipe down a table and seat that needs it, or maybe even get a table ready for busing. I'm busing. Helping each other helps keep everybody happy. Plus, table ready for busing.
Okay, no, I was like, I thought that the table was against the wall for a second, and it's like, and you don't want to bus it yourself? What? Like, I'm not the busser at my place of work, but I pre-bus all of my tables. I'm constantly like at least removing the plates and putting them in the bus bin in the kitchen, you know? Like you can do that. You can do that. I guess he doesn't want to get his nice white shirt dirty. But also it's like moving the plates away like that and then wiping the table down is not, the plates have to be removed before you can wipe the table down, sir.
Helping each other helps keep everybody happy. Plus, it gives us the opportunity to serve more customers.
Man, I kind of yearn for these times too, where these like simple positions had such a dedicated video to it. Because now people would be like, hey, just greet people when you come in and just tell them like it's only going to take a second. It would be that casual now, but back then they're just like, you are the glue that is holding this operation together.
Oh, dang, it's raining. Really
By the time you leave your shift, people are going to start calling you Elmer because you're the glue that holds.
Also, there just was thunder, so like you might hear some weird noises.
This place together. So now you're not a greet people, but how do you know that you're not discriminating against your fellow employees? You need to have a strong work environment.
Kim, pick up. Kim, pick up. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me right now?
God damn, dude, it was like 1 second. Kim, pick up. Kim! Oh my god. He like starts complaining. The girl, like the woman's already walking over like, dude, I was grabbing it. Goddamn. I don't know if she can't hear me. She's ignoring me. She's a dumb bitch. I'm gonna slap her around. I'm gonna hit her.
Kim, look how slow she's like, oh my goodness, my hip. Oh, when's my birthday? Oh, I can't see you.
Oh, look how slow she's walking. Ah, my hip. I'm old. I'm so fucking old. Fuck you, Kim!
I wish they wouldn't talk about me like that.
Oh, poor Kim! Best actor I've seen today. Best actor I've seen today. She did so good. Oh, I felt bad for her, legitimately.
The lighting they have too, it's like a somber, almost like she's dead. I wish they wouldn't talk about me like that. Well, guess what, you old rickety bitch? You're a waste of space. Just die already.
Even though I'm older than them, I can still do my job.
No, you can't. You're a waste of space. You're a waste of life, old prick. You stupid old bitch. Just die already. You're a burden. You're a burden on your family. You know those people who, when you're like, oh, I hope they come visit me, it's a burden every time they have to do it. The kids don't want to come. All the smiles you see when they visit you, they're fake. They're all fake. Because we want to make sure that grandma feels good in her later years. Just roll over and die.
Oh, hey, man. Hey, Danny, take a look at this. Someone like you would appreciate it.
Oh,
I don't think that's funny.
Are they playing like Fiesta music?
You would appreciate it.
I don't think that's funny.
Are they playing like Fiesta music in the back?
He also didn't like look at the video for longer than half a second. So how do you even know what it just said?
I don't think it's funny. Come on, man. Well, you're Mexican. You must love this music.
Oh, come on. I thought you people had a sense of humor. Don't take it seriously. It's just a joke.
Well, you people don't have a sense of humor, dude? God, you're such a wet blanket, Diego. Jesus.
Video clips or telling jokes that make fun of a person's race or national origin is unacceptable behavior at Waffle House.
Here at Waffle House, if we find out that you make fun of anybody for their age, sex, or religion, you have to do what we call the gridiron system, where we clamp your hand in a waffle maker for 4.5 seconds and brand you as a piece of shit, but you earn your spot.
You know what? That would
to
stop
work here.
people.
That'd actually be kind of sick. You have to
That
put it in there,
would.
and it's like you're marked, but it's like, well, you paid your due, so all is fair now.
I guess you can say whatever you want now.
Yeah, they mark both your hands, and then the last one is they fucking the spatula that's all hot. They get it red hot and they put it in between your mouth like that, and they give you like a Joker smile.
Hey, what's up with James and the beard? They told me I had to shave my beard to get this job.
I don't know why I get such special treatment. I think it's because he's a Sikh. I don't like those people.
Me neither.
I mean, you knew like that the specific branch of the religion was Sikh, though. I mean, educated bigotry?
Yeah, why does James get to have a beard? I don't know. That's because he's a Sikh. God. Yeah, I don't like those people. I wish I could grow out my beard so I could get some pussy here at Waffle House. People, I look a lot better with a beard.
I hate working with Gary. He takes so many breaks.
Yeah, I think he's got like diabetes or something like that, but that's a likely excuse if you ask me.
See, this is what I was talking about, the unrealistic videos. Like, it's like the situations are just not likely to actually happen. Not like, especially not as stilted as the acting is. It's like, why can't they get anyone good? Like, Kim was good. There's been one good actor. Like, everybody else is terrible. It's like, y'all are not gonna make it in this business. I mean, I've been in an instructional video before. I was in an instructional video for Comcast. But all I did was like, I was like the assistant. So it's like, I carried around like a paper, like a clipboard of papers, and I passed him stuff. Like that was what I did in the instructional video that I was cast in. I was in the right place at the right time at a particular internship I was doing at this production company. And they were like, who wants to be in a video? And I was like, oh, me, pick me, I do. And they did.
Yeah, Gary's like a fat fucking, I don't know, his like blood sugar's all wacko. I fucking hate that fat piece of shit.
And no one said he was
Gary,
fat.
man, why do you take so many breaks when we work?
I just have to check my blood sugar. Why? What's wrong?
You taking so many breaks means we have to cover for you.
My diabetes is my business. If I have to take a few extra breaks, I don't see what the big deal is.
Honestly, I'd get on the diabetes hate train. Dude, if your fucking diabetes is acting up that much, why don't you go work somewhere else, dude? People are fucking like fighting in here and stuff. I gotta check my blood levels.
Yeah. I mean, you would have to do it sometimes. I don't think you would be taking that many extra breaks. If you are, then I think maybe you do need to go to the doctor then. Something is a little. I've known a lot of people with type 1 diabetes, and also it's like the blood sugar, like my one friend, all she would do was she would kind of like she would go to the bathroom 2 or 3 times maybe in a day, like the full day at school. And it was just like a check the blood thing, or she had to go to the nurse, but nurse, check, wash hands, back to class. And like, she did not have to do it that often.
I'd be like, get the fuck out of here then, dude.
I work just as hard as everybody else.
I work just as hard as everybody else for a fraction of the time. I love all these scenarios, dude. It'd be so fun to act in one of these.
None of these people are doing a good job, though.
What does it say? Yeah, what if there was a guy, like this Indian dude with a beard and the other guys are jealous of him? They're like, perfect, write that down. Yeah, what if a guy has like diabetes and everyone's fucking pissed that they have to pick up his work? Yeah, I hate that shit. Yeah, go ahead and put that in there too. I like to think that all these people are just like, yeah, I hate that. You could put that one in there.
I'd like someone like us to cook my food for me. I don't want him touching any of my food.
Oh, cool. So this one feels like something that might have happened.
I want you to do it.
Sir, I'm sorry. Bo's the grill operator this morning, and he will be cooking your food. If that's not okay with you, I'm going to have to ask you to eat somewhere else.
I feel like a more appropriate response is you can.
I thought you didn't want anyone to leave Waffle House. But yeah, no, that one feels like something that might happen.
You'd just be like, what are you talking about? What fucking year do you think this is? You know, like, I'd be like, dude, go fuck yourself, leave. Well, yeah, fucking get out of here. I mean, how obnoxious is that? I just want to see customer discrimination real quick.
It's the same scenarios as just customers.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, yeah. Why the hell does that guy keep going to the bathroom? Well, I have to check my blood levels.
Wow, I've been here like 5 minutes. Are you kidding me? No one's even come over to greet me. I know they see me.
Wow, I've been here 5 minutes. No one's even
5 whole minutes. Wow, sir. 5 minutes? Giving them a little wave is appropriate, but sometimes you're busy. I've definitely accidentally left people for way longer than 5 minutes. Sorry. My bad. My bad.
Greeted me? Okay, well, I guess I'll just sit here forever then.
What you just saw shows how a customer can feel like he was discriminated against. Waffle House does not discriminate against any customer for any reason.
I definitely feel like Corey looks like the kind of guy to discriminate against somebody. If I'm being Corey's just like, what you see here is a lie. That is a liar, folks. We don't ever discriminate.
They just should have made it 10 minutes. I'm just saying they should have made it longer than 5 minutes. Also, I don't trust any customer who says they've been waiting for X amount of minutes, because it's almost always wrong. The number of times that people are like, I have been waiting for 45 minutes. And I'm like, I can see when I sat you, and it was 7 minutes ago. So, you know, or so I don't know. I don't trust customers who give me a specific time. I'm like, okay, prove it. I can tell you it hasn't been that long. Usually if it's like they say they've been waiting for 45 minutes, it's usually like they're waiting to sit and it's been 20 minutes, but it's like, it's never as long as they say they've been waiting.
That's just the end of the video.
Oh, excuse me.
Hi, is everything okay with the food?
Oh yeah, thank you. Can I get some more Diet Coke, please?
Here.
Okay.
I will let you know right now, I have gotten that treatment before. Never taken it personally. Not that I think it's acceptable, but I think it's funny when it's like, if a Waffle House person said here and they slammed it, I'd be like, what a bitch. But at the same time, I'd be like,
right?
I mean, they're probably a pretty long day up here. If I'm
yeah,
being
it's
honest.
probably been a really long day. And honestly, I bet in real life, that woman had a much ruder attitude towards that server earlier. Like, hey, can I have another Diet Coke? Like, when people shove things in your face, that's really annoying. Like, picking up and it's like, I was maybe doing a round, you know? Like, I'm gonna do a little circle. I'll get to you.
Cooked again?
And my waffle is burnt. Can I get a new one? Yes, we have to cook these again. People like that get on my nerves. All they want is free food, and they are so rude. I wish they would just go eat somewhere else.
This is Waffle House, not Taco House.
That felt out of pocket even for a training video.
Yeah,
Looking
right
at him. This is Waffle House, not Taco House. Comprende, senor?
The waffle didn't look burned, though.
Hola. Yeah, I'll cook your goddamn waffle again, you son of a bitch. And then last but not least, the most important of all these training videos is these harassment videos. Roll it.
Hey, Mike. Hey, thanks for sending me this video.
Dude, yeah, ain't it some wild stuff?
Yeah, that's some pretty wild stuff, all right.
What do you think that video was? What if it was cake farts? Person sitting on cakes farting? That's some wild stuff, man. We should send this to somebody.
Oh, hey, let's send it to Joanne.
Dude, yes, get it.
Dude, yes, get it. It's just Tourette's guy. It's a Tourette's guy compilation.
Hope he was okay.
That Badger song you sent me last night was so funny.
This is horrible. Why would John send me something so disgusting?
All right, it's definitely one man, one jar.
I was gonna say beheadings.
Yeah, it's beheading. Yo, how do they get the camera quality so good in those, huh?
Hey, Becky, how's it going?
I'm fine, thanks.
I have worked with people who did that. I have worked with that. That has happened to me. More than one. Like, grabbing my arm. Oh my God. It was so annoying. It was like at one of the last coffee shops I worked at, one of the cooks. He was just constantly touching my shoulders. I'm like, ugh, get off. Don't touch me.
God damn. Hey, Becky, how you doing?
So I was wrong when I said that nothing in these videos is realistic. That I've experienced. That specific thing I have experienced multiple times.
Hey, how's it going?
Can you excuse me, please?
Excuse me.
I definitely feel like this is something that they turn an eye to, because I feel like I see this kind of shit all the time in restaurants. Multiple restaurants are just being like, you play him. You acting up.
You smell really good. What's that perfume you're wearing? Smells really sexy.
Smells really sexy, your perfume. It's Tag body spray. Yeah, no wonder you smell like a teenage boy.
You know, I love looking at you. You're such a hot body. Let's go out sometime. What do you like to do?
Sorry, but you're not my type.
Oh, come on, gorgeous. Why don't you give me a try?
What part of no don't you understand?
Look.
That must have happened like 7 times for that girl to be that mean about it.
When I see something that I want, I usually don't stop until I get it.
Oh, that's creepy, girl.
Thirsty at a Waffle House at like 8 a.m. God damn, girl's
Stop being
down
creepy.
bad. She's going to Walmart afterwards, like Axe body spray. That's her. That's her. Oh, shit.
I wish Pam would stop hitting on me and just...
Oh, she's just creeping in the background. Oh my God, that's terrifying. Pam, you have a problem, girl. Back off.
do her job. When I say no, I mean no.
You cannot have the actor in the background doing this the entire time. You're down that bad at your shift?
Unwelcome sexual comments or advances to an associate in an unwelcome manner is forbidden.
What if Vika was like, that was kind of hot? 2 girls talking about Axe body spray and getting it on is kind of sexy.
A little bit.
I mean, what's the big deal? I mean, can people not just get along? Cut it off. Cut the recording. Cut the recording. More of the story is Waffle House is an anomaly. It's a dangerous place. The amount of videos online of people fighting.
Did you hear that? It was loud thunder.
And doing all kinds of dangerous shit is appalling. But I will say, it's a beacon of the American dream. Dare I say, it's probably one of my favorite restaurants of all time. Nowhere else can you go someplace at 3 in the morning after a night of being a little rowdy and getting an entire meal that you can gorge yourself on for $7. And to me, that feels pretty special. And I commend every person who works at Waffle House and all of my brethren and sisterin who have gone to Waffle House and eat there as well.
I love that.
God bless you. God bless America. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Sisterin was great. That I like brethren and sisterin. That's very funny. All right, that was fun. I did enjoy that. I kind of felt like I might, just based on his initial face. I had fun with that. Thank you for suggesting it to me. Enjoyed that Papa Meat video. And I guess, if you want me to see more of those, let me know and I will keep watching them. I'll see you in the next one.